A heavy lunch like that? My goodness, I'm surprised you're still awake. But my name's James Bradley. And who is James Bradley? Well, we'll talk about that a little bit later. How much time do I have, Johnny?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Oh, I can make it a little 10. And we get a question? Okay.
Sorry about that.
Q&A afterwards, maybe?
No Q&A.
Okay, well, we'll do the best we can with the short amount of time. I want to extend my apology to the Costa Mesa and Irvine CRA. I was scheduled to speak there the other day. I had a commitment that I had to break away. So my apologies. So, my name is James Bradley, and I'm running for you to be your next senator in the state of California. My friends in other locations routinely speak of, especially the U.S., states and California. And why is that? Well, we have the highest state income tax in the nation, the highest poverty rate in the country, with underfunded public pension funds estimated 8 times California's budget. We have the highest state sales tax, business taxes, traffic fines, utility rates, and many, many more with no end in sight. We have the highest cost of living and taxes to the middle class, causing a hollowing out effect of the largest percent of taxpayers in the state of California. We're experiencing the highest gas prices. What is it, up to $9 in Death Valley? That's what we're dealing with now. And friendliness to businesses, causing many to leave the state of California. We have the highest homeless population in the country. We have the highest illegal immigrant population. We have the lowest quality of life in the nation, according to studies conducted by News World and reports. We have immigrant families separated over not enforcing our immigration laws. Highest crime rates in the radical left DAs in San Francisco and Los Angeles. We have the highest personal debt, highest number of welfare recipients in the country, and we have the highest degree of racial division since the civil rights movement. We as Californians in the United States have faced these issues with many promises being made by existing legislators over the years. We have become numb and hopeless. Our local and national Democrat politicians have made promises after promises to do something about these depressing facts. After all, they're not a secret. We have heard talk until we're numb from repetition from the same hollowed words. It can easily lose track where we come from, what California used to be, why people moved here in droves generation after generation. Allow me to share a memory with you. Some of you can relate to this. Years ago, California was considered to be the state of opportunity, a state with high standards of quality of life, education, the best highways, financially sound, plenty of jobs, sound public pensions, affordable housing, and the nation's best health care. And that's what I served in 30 years in the healthcare profession. Our country was dignified with a place in the world with states proud and strong. We could have left the screen doors open at night and doors unlocked. We could express our freedom. Sadly, those days are distant memories. Today, the descendants of those good people who flocked here a century ago are packing up and leaving for Texas and Florida and any other state that has not been Californicated. After watching the dismal spectacle for years, I've decided to act, to get involved, to try to stop the descent into our fresh hell of homelessness and helplessness. What have I been doing since my baptism of fire since 2018? I've been working and saving the disabled homeless veterans in Los Angeles, getting them off of San Vicente Boulevard onto the disabled homeless grounds. Thank you. I've been exposing the crimes of the California career politicians against the veterans and the citizens with our demand to investigate at the DOJ and the FBI. They have yet to respond. So that should tell you how corrupt they are. I've been fighting for election integrity as a lead plaintiff in an election lawsuit to clean up the irregularities in the California elections. I've been saving U.S. citizens and vetted allies out of Afghanistan and now the Ukraine. I've been speaking and fighting against the recent vaccine in collaboration with Children's Health Defense Robert Kennedy Jr. organization. I'm bringing justice to the families destroyed by Desimir protocols. Lupe Espinoza, justice is coming, my dear. Thank you. That's just to name the few. I've been really busy, as you can tell. My to the status quo will not change our direction. I'm a man of action. I spend time bringing change and solutions now, not training the state, making stump speeches for your donations. You deserve a representative in office that delivers on their promises. The best hope for a California in our country is to put the road for financial accountability and getting government out of our backs, and more importantly, out. So we have to make a choice this evening, or tomorrow that is, on who you're going to endorse. And hopefully I'll be that gentleman you do. As I elsewhere in the country routinely, excuse me, say that 5 times fast, talk about 49 states and then California. As for many years, we forget what the world looks like when people have to look through bars in their windows, who see the world of future and open and free. From Ukiah in the north to San Diego in the south, an iron curtain of regulation and homelessness have descended across California, separating us from a country of a future and from hope itself. And I say this, Mr. Newsom, tear down this wall. Thank you. And with that said, my name is James Bradley, and I ask for your endorsement and support to save California and our great nation. Thank you. Oh, sure.
What office are you running for?
United States Senate, my young lady. All right. God bless America.
He's got a much better haircut than I do. I'm gonna have to go to his barber. Okay. Next, we have a candidate for state treasurer, and his name is Jack Guerrero. Jack Guerrero.